Are you selling Jesus to strangers? Imagine you're hanging out somewhere, not exactly a club or a bar, but someplace in the daytime, where it's not exactly expected, but under the right circumstances, it would be okay to approach and start a conversation with somebody, like a bookstore or a supermarket or something. Anyhow, there you are, minding your own business, and you see somebody out of the corner of your eye. You kind of recognize them, but you're not sure. They have a kind of creepy energy, like a superficially friendly, purposely outgoing sales type. Maybe you see them approach others, and you can tell by their body language and the body language of the person they approach that it is some kind of sales. Maybe he's recruiting people for a new religion. Maybe he's trying to get people to join his MLM. Maybe he's giving invitations to a local timeshare sales pitch. Then you notice that he looks at you. You kind of freeze, hoping maybe that if you don't look at him, he won't approach. But he is approaching. He's getting closer and closer to you. Finally, he's right up next to you. And he uses some cheesy opener, makes some lame joke about whatever you're looking at. Finally, you can't bear it any longer. As he was approaching, you thought maybe if you stood your ground and ignored him, he'd go away. But he's right there talking to you. And if you continue to ignore him, other people might think you are a total jerk. So you turn and engage. Your goal is to be polite, but to get rid of him as quickly as possible. So he tries a kind of conversational opener, and you just nod, afraid that if you answer him, he might think you're interested. So you just smile, nod, and say something simple. Yeah? Or, uh-huh. Finally, he hits you with a sales pitch. It's a local church. He asks you if you have a personal relationship with Jesus. So you rack your brain trying to come up with a polite way to tell him to get the hell away from you. And in a minute or so, he does. Clearly, you rejected him. But here's the money question, and a potentially harsh question if you've ever been the one getting rejected. When specifically did the rejection happen? Before or after he started speaking? Before or after he even noticed you? Before he even noticed you, was there even a chance that you would have accepted his offer? Probably not. So flip this around and imagine the times you've approached and have been rejected. Consider that the rejection came before you even made your approach. The real money question is, how can you eliminate that? To change your thinking, body language, and energy so rejection is no longer part of the equation. To learn how, visit mindpersuasion.com/3x3.